It is really hard to know where to start, especially when there are so many things that need your attention. But all you can do is start. So I'm gonna start. So I can't do much about the top shelf because I can't plant anything. I just keep an eye on stuff, keep it watered, hope it doesn't outgrow its home. I can probably do a little bit with that, and I can probably do a little bit with that. But again, that's all gardening stuff on the top shelf, and then that's a mixture of gardening stuff and art stuff there. But I think the first thing I'm going to tackle is this disaster down here. We're going to start by taking these to Dave and see if he can drill some holes in them for us. I mean, he doesn't need to drill the holes right now, but watch how he reacts when I ask him. It's usually pretty funny. We'll see, maybe I can kind of hide the camera.
Just like every place else, but they got jobs.
If I leave these here, can you drill holes in them?
Missouri.
Why?
Because I'm going to use them for planters.
All right.
I think if you put one big hole in the middle,
Yeah.
should be fine.
Okay.
Thanks. That was easier than I thought. Hi, kitty.
See, what are you interrupting us for?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry. So sorry. Kitties, right? They don't like to be upset. They don't like to be interrupted. I guess I have to start leaving this light on if I'm gonna start walking around with this thing. I sure do not need all of this stuff. Like, even for crafting. I mean, I suppose I could, even turning it into planters outside, I would not, my HOA would not allow me to just put those outside as planters. I would have to paint them or something. I don't think that's going to happen. Anyway, I'll ask Dave if he needs anything, and then I'll dig under there one more time and clean it. And you can see it's not, my house isn't dirty. You know, I do try to do this kind of stuff regularly. It's not even too dusty under there. But, you know, it just gets cluttered and messy, and, you know, things start piling up, and it's like, you don't know what to do with it, so you just toss it somewhere. And then it ends up scattered all over the place. But now I can get a look at what's under there. And, you know, I've got these totes and these boxes to store stuff in. And I've got one storing another tote. I think it does have, yeah, it's full of jars too, or cans. So I don't need to keep all these food cans. I can't seal them again. So yeah, I can only keep so many and use so many, right? Anyway, if you have any ideas for what I can do with some of these things, cans. These are from my Thrive Foods because, as you know, I cook with and use my Thrive Foods. And because they're a food grade can, that's why I've been saving them. But, you know, there's only so much you can put into a food safe can. That is step one. My knees are aching, so I have to get up off of them for a little while before I even go down there and try to clean that. And then I need to go through all of these things and decide what I'm going to throw out. As I said, I've got way too many of them. Anyway, I'll be back.
A can opening party.
Can opening party. So I've dragged Mima in to help me. And what she's doing is, you see that I have way more of these tin cans than I need. So we are flattening them. It was trying, but I told Mima that these number 10 cans from Thrive Foods are really hard to open. And I don't think her dinky little electric can opener is going to work. But she's insisting on giving it a try. You know what I think?
What?
I think she wants it to break so that she gets out of working.
No, it said, when I got it, it said it was supposed to open big cans. Like that.
Now it's finished.
See?
Oh, well, it almost took it all the way off.
Maybe if I hadn't stopped it right about there.
Is that where you stopped it? Look at how much of that chunk it left in there.
Yeah.
I should be able to bend that off, though. Anyway, don't do the number 10 cans with that, Mima. I don't think that's a good idea. I think I can stomp on 2 at one time.
Guess what we're doing, folks? We're recycling.
Okay, well, the second shelf looks better now. I've got things all together. My plastic tubs, my small plastic tubs, all my lids, all of my little square trays and lids, my pots, my potting soil. Of course, as you know, I can't do anything with those plants. But this also looks much better. And I have some empty space there where I'll be able to find and put something. But yeah, I've cut myself down to just, you know, I think I've got a half dozen of the Thrive Life cans in there. I've got 4 of the peanut butter cans in there. And, you know, that should be plenty for any of my experiments gone awry for a while anyway. And then I got to pull all this out and clean this one off and get it a little better organized. These are my paint stands. So when I do paintings, I set a couple of those like that, and then I can set the painting on them and keep them up off of anything to dry. As you can see, oh look, this one's resin together. So that'll probably go in the garbage. But yeah, so I need to go through all those. And then you can see I've got some, I don't know if you can really see those because they're clear, but I've got some glass vases, whatever you want to call them, back there that I thought I might one day pour paint on, but I don't know. We'll see. What do you think? Should I pour paint on them? I have got so many things that I have poured paint on as it is. And I know I should get them up on my website and sell them or start an Etsy shop or something, but like, I don't know what to do with the stuff anymore. Pretty bad. I don't know. Maybe I need to look in to see if they're going to be doing markets again or something. You know, I think they've started, but I don't know if they're just sticking to all the people who have already been in them, or I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, what do you do when you have a whole buildup of art that nobody's ever seen? Ah! Anyway. So I have all these CDs thinking that I would one day pour paint over them and make some kind of a some kind of a wind chime thing, but I don't know. I don't know that the sound is really worth making a wind chime out of. And then CD cases. I've seen things where you can build things out of CD cases, but am I ever actually going to do that? I think those are recyclable, but I will check with David first. I should get all this stuff listed on to my website so that I can, you know, if people were interested, they could purchase it. I also do custom color work, you know, so if you're interested in that. But yeah, I should get some of these pieces online so that I can share with people that, hey, my pieces are online. And if you're interested in a piece of my art, you can buy some. So, I mean, I do have a few pieces on my website, lorriesims.com. I'm working on lorriesworld.com, but it's not there yet. So, it's getting there, but it's not there yet. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. I've got that shelf mostly cleared off. I've got to decide what to do with a few other odds and ends. And then maybe tomorrow, maybe even tonight, I will move on to shelf number 1. Yeah, but you know, you can see I do have some empty space here. I do have an art shelf underneath my plant shelf. And this will turn back into an art shelf too once those plants go away. Hi there, editing Lorrie here. I was putting that together after filming last night and realized I didn't close anything off. I didn't say goodbye, so I had to come back in and say goodbye. And thank you for watching, and I really appreciate you and all that stuff. I'm really glad that you're here because it makes me smile to think that there's somebody out there who is actually talking back to me right now and saying, take care, Lorrie. And I'm going to say, take care of you because you deserve it. I will see you soon. Bye now.